Peace, 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 family. My name is Michael Jordan, aka the Sirius Alchemist. Welcome back to another Saturday book review. I appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. Today, I got a book that's a must-have in your library. If you don't have it, go out and get it. You got to have it in there because it's a serious one. Spiritual Warriors Are Healers by my brother, Mfundishi Jehudams Ka In Haru Hassan K. Salem. Spiritual Warriors Are Healers. If you don't have this book, family, go out and get it because it's a must-have in your library. This is my brother, Mfundishi. Here's a picture of the brother on the back. For those of you who may not know, brother Mfundishi, he's also with the great late Khalid Muhammad. But brother Mfundishi on the back. And I'm going to read something off the back, family, like I always do. You know what I'm saying? When I do a book review, it says, this book, Spiritual Warriors Are Healers, is dedicated to the memory of all those giant spiritual warriors who are now ancestors, but who allowed me to stand on their shoulders while they were alive in their physical body, temples, like Dr. John Henry Clark, El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, Dr. Cheikh Anta Diop, and Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. May all their souls rest in peace. Because their spirits are alive and well within me, I have been transformed and reborn because of their mighty spirits. And it also goes on to say, freedom is irrelevant if it is not connected to the divine spirit within the foundation of your own cultural center. No one can give you your freedom. Freedom is something you earn through struggle, like Haru and Mentu Hotep. Freedom is something ultimately that you take. If we are truly to become healers, our very first patient must be ourselves, our loved ones, and family. I tell spiritual warriors to say and internalize, today is a good day to die. If you have nothing to die for, then you have nothing to live for. Fear prevents you from living a full and satisfying life. Eliminate the fear, and nothing can stop you from fulfilling your visions. Real talk, brother. Spiritual warriors are healers because they are living, walking examples of their culture. They are spiritual beings directed by spirit. Their souls are at peace. Their souls are at Hotep, he wrote. And then he has peace in parentheses. And they are giving gifts and living by divine order, which is Ma'at. Like the great spiritual warriors of yesteryears, Kashta, Pianki, and Shabaka, the spiritual warriors of today must become one spirit so that we can revitalize our focus and develop an African national direction. Working for the liberation and nationship for African people is crucial, but it means nothing unless it includes first developing oneself as a spiritual warrior. You heard that, family? Developing oneself first, right? And then working on building and maintaining unity in one's own family. And then fourth, community and nation and so on. Wonderful book, family. Go out and get it. Go out and get it. It's worth every dime. Spiritual Warriors Are Healers. Brother Mfundishi, Jehudams Ka In Haru Hassan K. Salim. Go get the book, family. It's worth every penny. I'm going to read a little something out here like I always do. And I was reading this book earlier today. You know what I'm saying? And this page right here, I turned to this page, which is 243. And I'm not sure. It has a picture of Brother Mfundishi with a sister. I'm not sure who the sister is. I think her name is Mama Makini Nila Wambini. Yeah, that's her name. Mama Makini Nili Wambini and Mfundishi Jehudams Hassan K. Salam. But this page, I want to read this to the family because this page really hit me in a special way when I read it earlier today. So I want to share it with the family. It says, illusion. America's power is an illusion. Just like Africans' powerlessness in America is an illusion, only we are living through a continuous nightmare which we think we have no control over. I think we are afraid to face what we are, and we are petrified to think of what we have become. So we pretend, spending more money on entertainment or spending more money than any other ethnic group in the world. watch more TV, take in more movies. Somebody other than Africans needs to tell us more is necessarily better as we get lost in someone else's illusion. Brother Mfundisi wrote this in his book, Spiritual Warriors Are Healers, because spiritual warriors are healers. And we need a lot of spiritual warriors out here to step up, you know what I'm saying, to start healing. Because, you know, there's a lot of healing needed in the community. But yeah, this book is a powerhouse right here. You know what I'm saying? This book is a powerhouse. So I had to read that, you know, Illusion. You know, I had to read that. And there's one more part I'm gonna read on here, brother. Mfundisi wrote, Mfundisi, excuse me. I don't want to mispronounce the brother's name. He also got a chapter in here on affirmations. You know what I'm saying? And for anyone who don't really understand what affirmation is, to affirm is to make firm. Our mental commentary influences and directs our feelings and perceptions about what is going on in our lives. And it is these thoughts that ultimately attract and create everything that happens to us. That's a powerful statement right there. So these are just some affirmations I'm going to share with you, Brother Mfundisi shared with us in his book. And it says, every day is a magnificent and wonderful, and every day I'm getting better and better, and African people are getting better. I am radiant. I am a radiant African being filled with light and love. I am the master of my life. I am African. I have everything I need already within me. The more I have to give to African people. I am the spirit. I am naturally enlightened. Perfect wisdom is in my heart. The more I love myself, the more I have to give African people. It's okay for me to have everything I want. It's okay. I am vibrantly healthy and radiantly black and beautiful. My higher self is guiding me in everything I do, family. We got to understand that we have a higher self that's always directing in our lives, causing things to happen, moving this out the way so this can happen, moving certain people out your life so certain things can happen. Drop my phone, trying to get my phone. Yeah, moving certain people out your life so certain things can happen. You know what I'm saying? Your higher self is directing everything. You know what I'm saying? If we're in connection with our higher self, because some of us, our higher self is still asleep. But that's a whole nother video. Back to the content. Yeah, the brother put a food chart in here, you know, for vegetarian and holistic living. What foods are high in nutrients we need for excellent health. What a holistic diet is, understanding that food is the fuel for your universe. I mean, the brother just did an excellent job on this book right here, family. So go out and get the book. Spiritual Warriors Are Healers, because I don't want to give too much away. You know what I'm saying? The brother put a lot of work into this. You know, spiritual warriors are healers, but there's one little piece I want to share, family. And he also had a picture of the melanin molecule on here. That is the melanin molecule. But those that ain't never seen it, there it is. You feel me? I mean, this book is just filled with so many jewels, y'all, but I'm gonna read this little piece that I have marked in here, and hopefully it'll spark something for somebody to go get the book, or a bunch of people to go get the book, whatever it may be. It's talking about Amen, the hidden one. You know what I'm saying? And it's the hidden one, the almighty force, the nature of air and wind, perhaps originally a nature of the breath of life. Amen was self-produced at the beginning of time, self-existent, almighty and eternal force who created all the nature and gave form to all things. Amen is the unknowable, unconditional self. Amen is the unseen and unseenable creative force that is spirit in all thoughts. From the middle period on, he was believed to be the father of all of the Nesut of ancient Kemet. Y'all, the book's worth its weight in gold. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual warriors are healers. You feel me? Get the book. It's worth its weight in gold. And then I got one more for y'all, family, before I get up out of here. I had to throw this one in there because this one came to me today too. You know what I'm saying? My higher self, you said, share this one with the families. Mike, go and share this with the family because they need this one. The Land of Light. Chessinger Legacy reprints. Hilton Holtema, The Land of Light, 1959. This book right here is another jewel, family, to have in your library. There's nothing to read on the back, so I usually read something on the back for you. I ain't nothing to read on the back, so I'm just going to go in here and read a little piece and share a little piece. Because this book right here, I'm telling y'all, family, when I come in front of y'all with something, I come in front of y'all with something. But anyway, it says, in ancient Egypt, it was that magic attained to the grade of completion as a cosmic science and was formulated as a perfect doctrine. As a summary of all the dogmas that obtained in the ancient world, no thing equals those few paragraphs graven on precious stone by Hermes and denominated the emerald tablets in substance as follows. Unity of being and unity and harmony of all things, according to the ascending and descending scales, progressive and proportional evolution of the world, JHVH, 4 elements. You know, that's supposed to represent Jehovah, the JHVH, but in here they're saying it's the 4 elements. Immutable, law of equilibrium, and graduated progress of universal analogies. Correspondence between the idea and its expression, providing a measure of likeness between the macrocosm and the microcosm. Essential mathematics of the infinite, proven by the dimension of a single angle in the finite. All this is expressed by the one proposition: that which is above is like that which is below, and that which is below is like that which is above, for the fulfillment of the wonders of one thing. Hereunto was added by Hermes the revealing and illuminating description of the creative agent, the pantomorphic fire, the cosmic medium of occult force. In a word, the astrolight, which modern science has recently discovered and calls cosmic radiation. That was the God of the ancient world, and so stated in the Bible in these words: for our God is a consuming fire, Hebrews 12:29. In this connection, Eliphas Levi wrote, let us go further and affirm the existence of a fire which abounds in images and reflections. Term it, if you will, a superabundant light which radiates, which speaks, which goes back into itself. It is the flaming courser of light, or rather, it is the cosmic agent that overcomes and breaks in the astral steed. Picture all as vested in flame and emblazoned with gold, or think of him naked as love and bearing the arrows of Eros. But if thy meditation prolongeth itself, thou wilt combine all these emblems under the one form of the lion. Thereafter, when things are no longer visible, when the vault of heaven and the expanse of the universe have dissolved, when the stars have ceased to shine and the map of the moon is veiled, when the earth trembles and the lightning plays around it, invoke not the visible phantom of nature's soul, for thou must in no wise behold it until thy body has been purified by the holy fire. When thou dost behold the sacred fire with dancing radiance, flashing formless through the depths of the whole world, then hearken to the voice of fire. After calling fire astral light, Levi continues, and I'm going to read this paragraph, family, and I'm going to end. Clairvoyant ecstasies is a voluntary contact of the ego with the universal fire, or rather with the light, abounding in images, which radiates, which speaks, and which circulates about all objects in every sphere of the universe. Having attained the power of direct reading in the light, the adept became the seer. Then, having established communication between the light and his own will, he learned to direct the former, even as the head of an arrow is set in a certain direction. He communicated at his pleasure to the ego of others. He established intercourse at a distance with those fellow adepts who were his peers, and in fine, he availed himself of that force which is represented by the celestial lion. Herein lies the esoteric meaning of those great Assyrian figures which hold vanquished lions in their arms. They have discovered the secret of astrolight. The astrolight is otherwise represented by gigantic sphinxes having the bodies of lions and the heads of magi. Considered as an instrument made subject of intellectual power, the astrolight is that golden sword which Mithra used in his implation of the sacred bull, and it is the arrow of Phobos which pierced the serpent Python. The sun was regarded as the father of astrolight and the moon its mother. The light emanates from the sun and receives form and rhythmic movement from the influence of the moon, while the atmosphere is its receptacle and prison. Yo, family, that's just a little piece of this. That's all I'm going to share this. Get this book. This book's a jewel. You know what I'm saying? Feel me. My name is Michael Jordan, a.k.a. the Sirius Alchemist. If you would like a reading from me, leave my email down in the description box. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? That's the end of this video. If you like the content, I forgot, hit that smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. You feel me? Do go on and subscribe right now. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Well, my name is Michael Jordan, aka the Sirius Alchemist. See you in the next video. Peace.